Hello and welcome to fxtradingalerts.com. My name is Richard Faulkner. It is currently 9 o'clock on a Monday the 25th, 9 o'clock in the evening. Now our video was meant to go out last night, but we were having problems with the charts from FXCM. So I do apologise, but on the face of it, we haven't missed anything today. Currently what you're looking at here is a 15-minute chart of the USD JPY. Now, it looks like we've had a bit of a stop punt. If I just bring the daily chart up here, I had a stop punt below this trend line here, which we were expecting, and did post this on the last video that the stop had to go down below this trend line here. We did come down to 78.04, 78.03, 78.04. We haven't quite touched the 78 level, and now it looks like we're actually trying to close back up above this trend line here. If we get a close above this trend line tonight, it's a good signal to be taking this long tomorrow. There is a big but with this. We've got some big we've got the big debt issue out in the US, which they're trying to resolve at the moment, and don't seem to be getting very far with it. If they don't resolve this, then there could be some serious consequences for the US and for the dollar, but I just physically can't imagine them not being able to get something sorted out by the 2nd of August. In fact, it's pretty incomprehensible that they won't get this sorted out and extend the borrowing ceiling. So with that in mind, if they can pull the finger out and get this sorted, then this should give USD JPY a real kicker. They were meant to do it Sunday night. It's now Monday night and we've still got none of the issues resolved yet. So it's a risk. It is a risky trade, but it's one that could pay off very, very well. Have a look at the Euro USD. Currently on the daily charts, we're banging our heads up against the pennant formation, just the outside trend line here. Finding a little bit of resistance here. Can't seem to work our way down at the moment. I'll run you through this last Sunday night's technical analysis, which I said obviously we had the pennant line here, which we were looking for a retest and then move back down. What I did say was you had to be very, very careful for this reverse, this touch on the reverse on the inverted head and shoulders here. As you can see, we just touched this, bounced and rallied very, very nicely. So obviously with that in mind, there was no trade on the pennant formation on the reverse side of it. What's happening at the moment is obviously we're stuck up against this resistance line here on a daily chart. Personally, I don't have a trade here, and I'm not actually looking to trade that much this week until we get some sort of clarification on what's happening with the debt issues and the debt issues in Europe. With that in mind, I've just got no real inclination to be in the market at the moment, to be honest with you. USD JPY I do like, but again, you are taking on certain risks with that trade. We'll quickly have a look at the pound. Cable again, just sideways action. Nothing's happening today. It is almost like the markets are waiting for the US to pull the finger out. Swissy, we're at all-time lows on the Swissy. Swissy, quite interesting actually. I mean, this could point to a bit of dollar strength. I know we wanted it last week and we never got it, but if you look here, we've got 3 drives down on the Swissy. We've got almost a double bottom here. This is the daily chart, and we're holding above the 618 fib extension level just by the skin of our teeth. If we get the close out at 10 o'clock tonight UK time, which is when the forex markets close and change over for the next day, small inverted head and shoulders here. I wouldn't particularly like to trade that. Could still see a move down on this tomorrow, possibly another 3 levels down, and then maybe a move back up. Again, a lot is hinging on the debt issues out in America. USD JPY, again, you can see this close. We are just trying to close up back above that trend line. If that happens, the long could well be on for tomorrow. But 10 o'clock's your key time, and you want to see that closing above this trend line here. Euro Swiss. Again, inverted head and shoulders, very well. It's a 5-minute chart, doesn't really count for anything. We've got a gap here from Sunday night open. So obviously, if we get the Swissy moving up, then pretty much say this could actually move up and close that gap there. I personally don't like trading gaps. I've got nothing to say that this is going to reverse here at the moment, so with that in mind, just check on the 4-hour chart. With that in mind, I wouldn't like to be taking this trade on either, but we've not really got anything there. Euro pound. Euro pound from last week's technical analysis. We came down, stop entered, spiked through down this lower channel stroke trend line here, reversed off the 200, and we've just sort of gone into a consolidation phase here. Finding resistance on the 20 and 50 EMA. Again, no trade here. Euro yen. Currently on a channel, this is the 1-hour chart. Just bouncing along this channel line at the moment. This is going to need some help from the dollar yen. If we get a drive up in the dollar yen, this should actually move up, but not anything spectacular by any stretch of the imagination, actually. And I'll look at the pound yen, and finally the pound Swiss after that. Pound yen, 15-minute inverted head and shoulders, but again, just sideways consolidation, nothing really happening, too much indecision in the market at the moment for anyone to be committing any funds. The pound Swiss. Yeah, no, I haven't got anything here either. Inverted head and shoulders, possibly with a gap above, but certainly nothing to get excited about. So really, the only thing we're looking at is the dollar yen. And if we close like this, we'll what you want to be doing is you want to be taking a long on and stop 10 to 20 pips below this low here, and again, there's a big target on this. We should at least come up to this. This is the daily chart, the 20 EMA on the daily. That would be your first target, and then your second target would be up here. But obviously there is risk involved in it. So yeah, not really that much going on. What I will do is I think I'll do a video a bit later on towards the end of the week. If we do find a setup that we are interested in, I will post this video out to you. You can follow us on StockTwits, and we do tend to give out some free signals on StockTwits every now and again. If you're not familiar with StockTwits, it's just a trading community website. It's free to join. Its website's www.stocktwits.com. Our address on StockTwits is FX Trading Alerts, and it looks something like this. This is the StockTwits page. This is the forex section. Plenty of ideas going on there, and this is our profile. So if you want to follow us on this, by all means, please feel free to do so. Okay, this has been fxtradingalerts.com. We will send out another video this week, just simply because there isn't that much happening at the moment. My personal opinion is it's probably going to be best to stay on the sidelines till at least some of these debt issues have been resolved. But yeah, failing that, if you do fancy a crack in the market, I'll probably suggest the dollar yen. Okay, thanks a lot, and we'll speak to you later on in the week.